Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that
play. Now it's 2nd down here. Looks right for a quick completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. And so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score Florida State 7, Tennessee.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the ground, it's Lewis. In the clear of the 25. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Running with purpose. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
1st and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Quick completion to the tight end. And they're able to get him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab, finding a bit of space. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here patrolling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. The defense showing blitz here. Scanning the field. It's Kromenhoek. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the Knowles will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Here comes a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Third down after that running play. To throw, it's Sellers. Going to try to use his legs here, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
On the flat. Now, fourth down. That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 7.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And the Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. Oh, what a move. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The Volunteers moving quickly down the field here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Sellers. It is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Knowles. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to create better field position. And they've got the returner corralled. Offense back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
And there's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Run sets up a critical 3rd down play. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's across the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. It cost himself 4 yards. the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. It's a shotgun run call. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Trying to extend the play. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45.
Here we go.
Scanning the field. It's Sellers. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And the Vols will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. It goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Defense is coming after him. Extending the play now. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. We'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Sellers. And they heave it deep downfield. And the ball is picked off. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to start the second half. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. behind the scenes, high-powered offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a first down gain.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. Boy, problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Quick throw caught on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40.
Timeout, Tennessee.
The Volunteers will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Offense on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Steps out after a solid gain on 3rd and long, but not enough for a first. It's going to be 4th down here. The Seminoles will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and he shanked it. And that heads out of bounds. Depending on where they spot it, looks like it'll be around the 45-yard line. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Finds an open target on the left side. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented. This quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm. Eventually, you're going to hit some big plays.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
Florida State 28, Tennessee 14.
Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the handoff. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He stays alive. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40. Inside the... Nobody can bring him down. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down and goal upcoming. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air, it's Sellers. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. and they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Flips it to the back across the middle. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Defense showing blitz here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Seminoles. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Tennessee, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down and try. Can they get something going here? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now
and that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown.